What's up, YouTube? Tim is here. Now, of course, last year it was announced that a Friday the 13th prequel series, is actually moving forward. And now, one question has remained like shooting is scheduled to begin sometime in the spring and all. And one question has remained will the series actually premiere in late 2023? When will it actually premiere? Well, according to original star Adrian King, who of course played the role of Alice in the original Friday the 13th film, confirms that yes, the series is premiering next year. Uh, King wrote on now Adrian King, who played Final Girl Alice Hardy in the 1980 classic Friday the 13th, but her character of course didn't make it far into Friday the 13th Part Two. Spoiler, by the way. Before being dispatched with an iceberg, that isn't stopping King from returning to the franchise more than 40 years later. Though it was recently announced that Friday the 13th series for Crystal Lake is coming our way from Hannibal creator Brian Fuller. Friday the 13th franchise right holder Victor Miller and Rob Ross Sharman, plus Mills lawyer Mark Toberhoff at A24 and Peacock are going to be streaming it. And a couple months ago, Fuller revealed that King will have a recurring role on the show. Today, King took to social media to share a picture of her with Fuller, and in the caption, she mentioned that Crystal Lake is coming in 2024. King wrote, "Happy Friday, campers." Brian Fuller, our bloody brilliant head counselor slash producer of Crystal Lake, the upcoming series, and I had another exciting meeting filling me on what's in store for us at Camp Blood. Always a joy, and can't wait until I'm able to share some details. Stay tuned. Hashtag camp, happy campers. Hashtag Crystal Lake. Friday vibes. Hashtag Friday the 13th. Hashtag new series. Hashtag coming 2024. Lots of hashtags, but anyway. Fuller has previously said that he had mapped out 3 seasons of Crystal Lake, and apparently he has cracked season 4 as well. Since he said that, Peacock faces a financial penalty if they don't at least let the show run for 2 seasons. Fuller has described the show as a pre-remake prequel and said that they can use any elements they want from the entire Friday the 13th franchise. The plan is that we will see many familiar manifestations of Jason throughout the series. The series is covering the life and times of these two characters. Presumably, he's referring to Pamela and Jason. There's also going to be 2 scores to choose from, a modern one and a classic Harry Manfredi one. Now, no one on now. Of course, the next Friday the 13th we got coming is October of this year, but obviously it looks like obviously we already know Exodus is coming that year. That day. Now, when will this actually premiere? According to the calendar, there are 2 Friday the 13th in 2024, but they're not until September and December. I 100% sure it's going to premiere in September. I cannot see this thing premiering in December. It's definitely going to be a September 13th release. I guarantee you right now. But we'll wait and see. Big question, of course, remaining: who are going to be some of the characters? There's even rumors that Jason's father could possibly pop up because that's something we never really explored in the Friday the 13th lore. We don't even know much about Jason's father. We never even seen him before. So I'm definitely down to see Jason's father if in this prequel series. So that will be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, and obviously we already know Agent King is not playing Alice Harding. Let's be real there. I mean, this takes place for one, she's a little too old for the role, and two, this takes place before the events of Friday the 13th. So we're probably not really going to see the characters from the original Friday the 13th popping up in this. So obviously, we're not going to be seeing a Kevin Bacon character or anything like that. Obviously, I'm pretty sure they're going to pay homage to those classic films in some way, and of course, who knows if we're actually going to get Del Jason. I've already said this. I'm pretty sure Jason is gonna appear in this, but it's gonna be the kid Jason. I'm really thinking this is going to be in the vein of Bates Motel in a weird way, but we'll wait and see what happens there. All I know is this is one of my anticipated shows of next year. I cannot wait for this series. Just anything Friday the 13th related content, I'm clamoring for. We have not had a Friday the 13th film since 2009. I mean, there's been trying to get some Friday the 13th content off the ground for years. Like, remember CBS? CW were going to do a Friday the 13th series, which thank God that didn't happen. And of course, LeBron James, of all people, was going to do a Friday the 13th reboot, but who knows if that's ever going to happen. I'm still hoping we see Jason on the big screen, but hey, seeing horror icons on the small screen has worked out, well with Chucky, so maybe this could work here. Who knows? All I know is I just cannot wait for this series. I'm hoping it's great. You got some great talents on board. Let's hope for something good. Anyway, let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts on Adrian King confirming that the Friday the 13th prequel series, Crystal Lake, will be coming out in 2024? Does it make you more excited for Crystal Lake? Do you have any hopes for this Friday the 13th prequel series? Do you think we are possibly going to see grown up Jason throughout? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simu signing out.